Good evening, guys. How's it going? Thanks for joining me on this Saturday night. We are doing a nice Saturday night race at the Nordschleife, 45-minute race. This is not our usual one. Uh, Slowly coming away from Assetto Corsa and focusing more on Assetto Corsa Competizione, or ACC as some people know it. So this is the same format that we do our Sunday endurance racing on. So it's same principle, same race, basically 2 minutes practice, 2 minute, 20-minute qualifier, and then a 45-minute race, mandatory pit stop, time fixed, windows, yada yada yada. Basically, it's the same race, just in the newer version of Assetto Corsa, which is more focused around GT3 racing. So on track, we've got GT3s and GT4s. Its popularity is quite a bit more than Assetto Corsa, I would say. There is 59 sign-ups for this one. I am not on pace or competitive in this one compared to what I am in the other one, so it's a bit of a challenge. They have me down in. They put hundreds in front. They start the numbers from 100, so they put me down in around P30 out of a possible 46. So I'm kind of like a mid-pack contender, if you will, for this sim. I did used to use this sim on console quite a lot, but now it's on PC. I came straight to Assetto Corsa and then slowly working my way back here. But obviously, I'm like 1,000 elo down compared to my Assetto Corsa one. So I'd say I want to start putting more in this. Next season with VCR, we go over to iRacing, so we'll be doing more iRacing and essentially more Assetto Corsa competition only. But yeah, some big sign-ups, some big names. There's quite a lot of people streaming in here, uh, Twitch accounts and stuff like that. So it seems very serious. We've got 46 GT3s and 13 GT4s. Again, quite a few of them are streamers and stuff like that. So we've got a work cut out, really, but we're ready to go. Our session is now live, so we'll just. I think I can close that one. I've got the lobby number already boshed in. Bosh, yeah. Secret password. I hope you're well on this Saturday evening. I mean, it's either this or Strictly, right? Okay, we've got free practice, which is nice because it's 2 minutes, so it basically gives time for me to talk and then time for everyone to load in while we're not messing here. We are not messing here. There's 30. Does it max out of 30 or is there more than 30 people on the track? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GT4s in here. Oh no, there's more people loading in. I wasn't sure whether 30 was the max number. We do have a setup I got today. Actually, I think I've got a few set up for here. If you haven't already guessed, the Nordschleife is my favourite track. Oh gosh. Uh, July 6th, 2025, October 30th, 2025, November 2025. Load that one. Fine, fine. Front brakes 1. Uh, if I think we're gonna get 3 laps in with 20 minutes, so I need to fuel for free. Oh wait, you don't. I don't need to fuel for free because I can do that trick where I get 2 flyers. So leave it like that. Stiffen her up a little bit.
Green light, go, go, go.
Yeah, so 44 on track. Well, currently 44 on track. Big old pit lane. Yeah, so this one should be pretty tough. I don't know. Like I said, they've put me down on P30, so I have to see how well I do in comparison to the other chaps. But you got to start at some point, and like I said, with the endurance racing being on ACC and VCR going over to iRacing next season, really, I probably won't be doing as much Assetto Corsa. Really. Not when this has so much more graphics, so much more gameplay, the chance of having 48 people in the lobby. The graphics are hugely different, but it's not only that, it's how the game, how the simulator works with the Sim Magic stuff. The pedals feel better, the wheel, the force feedback. There's just more information. Obviously, this game's quite a lot newer than the old one, so there's just a bit more technology back behind it. The weather, the rain. If you've seen some of endurance racing, the rain is really accurate and stuff like that. So it's probably the better sim for GT3 racing, which is mainly what I like doing most.
There's a slow car.
Plenty of slow cars ahead. So this is the trick. Apparently there's no overtaking on qualifying, so very much F1-esque, seeing people wait, see. So on this version of this sim, you can actually cut back through, but it's pretty tough because they're not exactly warming tyres because we're all stopped basically. So you're trying to leave enough room, but then we're kind of, well, I might be alright here actually, but obviously people are joining from the pit lane. But yeah, we don't have to go all the way around an 8-minute lap to start a lap. You can kind of like cut through there and save your time, but the problem is stopping like that doesn't really allow your tyres to warm up, and anything you have sort of gained, you've lost again because you've stopped. I'd say very similar to if you watch F1 qualifying and the way they load up on the last corner sometimes. But she's still obviously down on pressure on the tyres, but hopefully we can still get, well, yeah, we should have enough time without any mistakes. We should have enough time for 2 hot laps. I'm fueled for 2 hot laps, so hopefully that works out. But like I said, this is not a new simulator, but the different simulator to what I normally use. But hopefully I can still be competitive and we can still have some good racing, and it isn't just 45 minutes of me driving around the track by myself. Bumpy. I was hoping it would get maybe dark in the race because it starts at 6 PM, but there's no time multiplier on it, so it just moves relative to our time. So I don't think a 45-minute race will see us go dark. This track looks mega in the dark because there's lights, campfires, discos, the Ferris wheels are illuminated. Looks mega when it's dark. Like obviously the graphics help an awful lot. Wonder if this is still flat. try it. Christ. Yeah, it was. Don't seem to be gaining on the chap ahead, so hopefully he's a quick guy and I'm keeping pace with some of them, but we'll see at the end. Yeah, there's so much more information being given to you, just noise alone, as well as what you can feel through the wheel and stuff. It portrays ABS on the haptics and wheel slip very well. We're coming up on a GT4. He's being blue flagged, but he's also on a quali lap. Try and give him a bit of space, and hopefully, obviously I'll get him on the speed and drive out anyway. If he's staying there, that's fine, I can go around him. I don't think I'm actually speeding up here, being a 6. Oof, all the grass there. Quite a few yellow flags ahead. Plenty of information. Spotter's going crazy. Not sure how much you can cut there. I don't know if you can cut as much in AC as you can on this, but sure we'll find out. That brunching absolutely packed to the rafters with people. As I'm sure it would be with any other GT3 racing here. Very technical fast bit. Slightly different than usual, but obviously this track's more recently laser scanned and LiDAR'd and whatever else they use to replicate the track layout. Oh, that was lovely. That was probably the best I've ever done mini carousel. That wasn't ideal. So I think this is our first flyer. Front brakes are nice and cold. Tyre temps are up a little bit, but I don't think that's high. So we should see after this lap whereabouts we stand currently. A bit cautious on the brakes there.
Be careful there. There's a slow car behind.
Currently P10, 825. Now we've got some temp in the tyres and one less fuel, obviously. Hopefully we can improve on that. Hi Amy. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday evening.
There's a slow car behind.
Oh, that's no good. Trying to prioritise exit so I can get away from this GT4. Not hurt my Delta too much, but I think he's letting me by. Yeah, thank you, dude.
Clear on the left.
Wow, okay. It was strange because I was sliding, but it didn't really feel like I was sliding, so pretty peculiar. Currently tumbling down the order in P14, and like I said, don't have enough time on this sim to be as competitive as I'd like. I mean, I've got 2 seconds up on the Delta, but you know, I'd like to be under 820 realistically. There's still time, still finding time, which is good. Okay, so I had a 25.5, so I need to find 5.5.5 seconds before the end of the lap. And dropping down to P15. Really difficult on this circuit when they shout yellow flag and you see the marshals waving the yellow flag, because so many corners are blind and so difficult. Like I said, like that, you could literally just come around the corner and see a car facing you. Like the logistics of racing here in real life must literally be insane, because you can't just press a button and return to pit. Hopefully that was a better exit. Up to about 3.3 seconds now. Still got a little over 2 seconds to find, which is going to be hard pushed, I reckon. Just ring it out in 5th, because when I changed to 6th, I seemed to go slower before.
Yellow flag on, child in front.
Okay, that was a bit better than before. Holding at about 4 seconds now. Oh, that was the best exit I could get. I literally had all the runoff then. Down in P21, so as I said, not very competitive on this sim.
Yellow flag on, child in front. Yellow flag, be careful there.
I'm very close to what I wanted, but is it enough to sub 820 it? Ah, no. 3 temps off. Get out of the way.
Your lap time
So
is invalidated.
820.3, and that puts me P17. So I am adrift here, people. I am adrift here. Return to garage, yeah. So we've got an 807. Yeah, I'm a bit off the pace. A bit off the pace here. You know, 820s. It needs to be. Yeah, it needs to be like 815, sub 816 to be in the top 10 here. So that's crazy because on the other simulator, I could do an 8:10 and be very close to the top, but sorry, if I could do an 8:15 and be very close to the top. But again, obviously, there's more people in here. A lot more people in here. I say we're currently on 55 people in the lobby. So there's 55 cars on track. Options, controls. Gosh. Force feedback's a little bit strong. So yeah, currently holding P17, so tough setup, and then we're going to check our race setup. 45-minute race, load. Current setup. Okay. So fuel strategy is 58 and a 28. Okay. Let's go back there, back. And then yeah, probably not adding that. Sorry if I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to figure this setup out and make sure we get it right for the race. Fast, load. Tire temp should be okay. So if we're playing that game, let's put us on a 2-pad. But 1 should last. And then I'm sure it's got to be the same, 14, 15 litres a lap. We're going to cover 6 laps in the race, so I need 60 to cover 4, and then fuel to add. Tyre pressures, just in case I change tyres, and fuel to add is on 30. So temps are on 25 degrees, so my tyres were good. Obviously you can't run round. Hope everyone's well this evening. I'm not boring you to death. I was just trying to figure out the setup. I want to know why me thing isn't working. Is it set to a game? I don't know. Shouldn't be. It's on. It's working. Okay, so close that. Home. Settle Corsa. We're not in a Settle Corsa, are we? Maybe that's why it does it. Yeah, okay, fine. So it's a game. That's working now. Okay. Currently P19 now. But there's a 2 multiply ELO on this one, which is slightly more than the other one. So if we keep our nose clean, race well, make up a few positions, we can grab some big ELO. P18, but there's still plenty of cars out on track. Plenty of cars out on track. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it, guys. Oof. I mean, game has me down for a P30. Well, currently P18. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take that. Track temperature's on 25, so it should be alright there. Bear with me 2 secs. Had to get a window open because it does half get very warm in here. Well, that sucks. Down to P20. Still a lot of cars out on track as well, so I might see a bigger knock here. But racing here does open up your chances quite a lot. Oh yeah, we've got another BMW there. Ferrari seems to be doing pretty well here. It's got 3 cars in the top 10. Porsche have got 2. A couple of Lexuses. Bentley. Down to P22 now. Still more cars to come in. Oh, this sucks. Need to get back on this sim. When I was on console, I was able to do a sub 820, and that would put me, well, even sub 820. Is, yeah, P22, so not that great. I say I need to be sub 810 or around 810 really to be competitive, but we will, don't worry. We will. Sucks though, Josh. Sucks being back on here and being slow. Gonna make for some entertaining racing, I think. Like I said, anything can happen. Thanks for joining us, Josh. That'll be good, mate. Just tumbling down the order. Thinks it wants me at P30. I'm going to be there in a minute. Hopefully pit strat and avoiding carnage can help me gain a few positions. Hi, Golden. We'll get, yeah, that's it, mate. Like I said, it's so different to the other one. You know yourself, it's so different. It's bizarre, very bizarre. I mean, 820, first time out there. It's all right, but it's like the same though, isn't it? Like if next season VCR is on iRacing, ACC will just disappear, unfortunately. Okay, so no tire change needed, just fuel. That's fine. I'm running basically a 60/40 fuel. Current setup load. Fast race. Bosh. Fuel strat. Used current tire pressures. You're still on 25, 60/30. 90 litres to cover it all. Magic. Bosh. Yeah, I'm not doing myself any favors jumping into this race, but it's yeah, 6 laps. Called it. It's a 2 elo, so I thought if I could get in here and I can avoid trouble, I can keep myself and I can gain a few positions, I will gain a lot of elo for the ACC side of things. But yeah, well, it's full of sweats. Like the majority of the top 20 were streamers, or streaming, should I say. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. So starting in P26. Let's see what we can do. This guy's 6.3 with formation. Is that a splash? I can pull fuel out, but yeah, he's right. I haven't got a full lap of formation
30
though.
seconds.
30 seconds. Ooh. Get car started. Oh, Lexus behind me's already put his lights on. Serious.
Go in double file.
We're going to be heading into a very hot turn one, I think, by the looks of it. But let's avoid trouble. It's still possible to get a penalty on the start, but it's all the information's way more obvious than what it is on a Assetto Corsa. See, you get this bar, don't breach your speed, hold your speed. Too fast.
Green line. Give it all you got.
Okay, that's a pretty decent start, but the Lexus seems to be absolutely flying. Like, that's got to be unfair, surely.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, there's a car spinning around and everything there.
Car on the left.
Oh,
Clear on the left. Got some light damage on the front of the car. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
okay.
Car on the right.
Yeah, absolute carnage. Green flag means go. Probably should make, thank you Amy, probably should make my radar a bit bigger because I feel like I turned across somebody then, but I generally couldn't see him. Oh, BMW taking an interesting line. So sure that's a GT4, so I should have the pace on him, yeah. Yeah, definitely gonna need it, Amy. I mean, I bumped the Ferrari at the start because there was just so much going on. I just ran into him. Didn't cause much damage. Didn't ruin his race. He just shot forward a little bit, so no problems there. On a race when I'm trying to keep my incident points low, not ideal. Trying to make positions up, but just being held up a little bit here. Now the Porsche's on ascend. There's nothing I could do about it because I don't want drama.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, that was decent. his mistake. That sector 1 just left him a bit off pace for the run out. Seems like he outbraked himself then. Someone's been disqualified for driving the wrong way. So hopefully that's a free position for me, but okay, that my line was not the line through there because I caught them up, and those 3 cars ahead managed to get a good run. I need to work on that. Like, it seems like because I drive this track on the other sim, it's with these cars and this sim, there's a few subtle differences that does make a difference in your time. How the car feels, how the car acts under braking, the information, you kind of need to like adjust to it again. And then different points on the map. This is a different not a different version, but a updated version, so things are slightly different. Braking markers are different, everything, so it's obviously more up to date. There's more technology behind it, so how your tyres act and how the car acts is all different as well. Decent exit, managed to put time on the guy behind. Caution's flying. He's like stuck on the curb, he couldn't get off. But this being long race as well, it is something you have to pace yourself with, tyre model and stuff like that, and fueling, handling, brakes, everything. You all have to, you know, think about it. You can't just go blasting out the gate, wrecking your car, scrubbing everything, causing problems. You know, you think about it, you try and make a pass on this track in certain places, and if it doesn't go to plan, obviously it's a 50-50 whether it does or it doesn't. It's over for you. Pit stop's miles away. You could lose a whole lap of aggression. Pick your fights wisely. And then strategies comes into play. People using light cars, heavy cars, 60-40 split like me. Hopefully now I can stick with him and he can draft me up the straight. Problem is using this car heavier fuel. This is the first time I've done it driven this car with race fuel in it for months. Well, other than the endurance races, but I mean on this circuit. So hopefully the timing board sorts itself out when we cross the line. Currently put 2.2 on the guy behind, and then less than 2 seconds to P24. I mean, inside the top 20 would be a good finish for me, I think. The game's got me down for 30. I don't know why he let me pass then, but oh well. Seems a bit odd. He almost lifted out of it, unless, I say, picking his moments wisely. Still quite a few cars ahead. Another car's just come off at Dunlop, I think. This is Dunlop curve. And he was causing some drama there. Don't know whether that was the optimal line for me, but still. No contact, no incident points, we'll take it. These two are fighting ahead, so let's see if we can catch them up. Those two are pretty close to each other behind, only 4 temps, so hopefully they start applying pressure to each other. And we can just get out in front. Porsche seems to be dragging me along as we catch the pack up, so. McLaren's only 0.4 behind now. He's had a hell of a sector there. Hopefully I don't catch this one too much. It's going to put me in dirty air for this turn. We're just going to lift and go. Yeah, that white McLaren let me pass seems to be sticking with me pretty well. I was worried then because I had a bad exit on that turn before, and this is one of the cars that were front runners, so I was worried I was going to mess it up then and he was going to catch me down here. so much more information through this wheel. It's literally makes my hands uncomfortable. Like, they're literally sweating. Games like this where I need gloves. But they're on my Christmas list, so let's see if I've been a good boy. Looks like the McLaren made a mistake there. Hopefully I can capitalise on that now with a run. Yeah, so they were from when I was a bit of a smaller chap. So they're only a medium. And unfortunately, not that my hands have got bigger, but they're a lot tighter. So when I wear them after not long, 15-20 minutes, they literally give my hands like pins and needles. Like super constrictive. So I've got some sync mesh ones on my Christmas list. But yeah, very observant, Joshua. Keep applying pressure to this McLaren, see if a mistake comes of it. Little one there, but no real gain. Have to wait a sec on that one, Josh. Need to make sure I'm right on him for a good exit here. Woo! Okay. Yeah, something like that, yeah. When I drove track cars and karting, I didn't have time to go to the gym. And then when God took those things away from me, I could go to the gym. Even though I'm in the draft, I still can't catch this McLaren. I pulled a 10th. Oh, I didn't want to do that. P. Lennis is on his way back in the Porsche. Dude's flying, but he's making mistakes. 25-0. Somebody took the 100-meter board out. Must admit, I'm slightly nervous about the black Porsche behind me. Well, he seems like a bad driver, but he's on a run. Don't want to be doing that. Is he gonna come now or no? So he's braking super late then, because I think that's why he's gonna do it. Diving in somewhere on the brakes, so he's lost it. He's caught it. Wow, what a driver! I mean, that Porsche was sideways then. Don't know whether he took contact on anything, but
Slow car ahead.
Porsche's fast. I mean, I just lifted and went then, and he's still gaining. Here he comes again, under a second now. Well, flickering between a second and 0.9. Got a bit laggy there then. And 52 cars on track, mind. Oh, that was nice. Too much braking there. Needs to get a good one there. Hopefully the Porsche loses a bit of traction and I get a better exit. Seems like I do, but not much. Same again here. Prioritize exit. It's important because it's a long old run up here now. Just coming up to halfway. Currently P22. Need to ring it in 5th just to keep the speed up.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
Not over yet, nope. Still plenty of time for me to stuff it. Nicely done. Take that. Still don't know the amount I can cut there, so I'm just being a bit cautious through Whipperman. McLaren seems to have the legs on me first half of the circuit, but then when we get to Brunchen and YouTube Corner, or but well, they're both the same corner, but I can keep on him. But then when we get down Dottinger, I haven't got the gas in my car to pass him. I'm not running a particularly high wing either, if I'm honest. Like, the information through my brake pedal then was insane. I genuinely felt like I jumped the car and hit the tarmac. Okay, okay. Very defensive, so we should do. Christ. Oh! Yeah, he's probably going to draft me now. Come back. Try and hold over to the right as much as I can, but I think he's got more speed. Yeah, it definitely has, look. You can't see it, but I can see him on my left monitor literally pulling forward. Yeah, like I say, no draft needed, and he still managed to pass me. That was a nightmare, that car being there, obviously, because it really messed up my exit for one of the biggest straights on the circuit, and compromised everybody behind. Everybody's pitted. Now hopefully I get a nice clear run. Nice clear run, clean air, and I can just push, push, push without traffic. Get a decent lap in. We're on a 24.0 currently. So no mistakes, get round here and then get her in, get her pitted. I was going to get him on side, Josh, but I knew he had the faster car. I couldn't catch him the last 2 laps before with draft, so I knew he had the faster car, so I wasn't going to get alongside of him for then him to draft off me anyway. I thought I had a better chance running the right side of the track, staying away from him. Trying to go incident point 3, although I've probably picked up a couple in the first lap. And this dude's one of the front runners, so if I can try and not keep with him, but use him. I tell you something, I tell you right now, and you heard it here first, this game's way more physically demanding than the Assetto Corsa is. Like, I feel like I'm doing a workout, man. So I didn't lose too much time letting him pass, but like I said, he is one of the front runners. So if I could try and keep with him, I'm currently in, well, I don't want to say that out loud, but that could be wrong. there's all sorts of pit strategies and stuff to do, so hopefully keeping the car light now for a decent in lap. And then hopefully, because a lot of people pitted then, so hopefully they all come out in traffic, end up having to fight each other and all the rest of it. Hopefully me going longer, putting a lap in. You know, I'm currently less than a second behind my previous time and I let someone by, so realistically still on decent pace, so hopefully they come out and end up having to fight each other for position again, and I can pit this lap and hopefully get clean air again. That's the strat anyway, because everybody's pit stop is locked to the 25 seconds anyway. Oh, that sun on there, great. The realistic glare. That was smooth. Now, if I take tyres, I had 5 seconds to my stop. But then I've got fresh tyres for 2 laps. Or do I stay on these but risk them going off with 2 laps to go? Thank you, dude. Press the indicator as a thank you. Need to map a hazards button, really. Yeah, okay. We're getting a bit slippy, so I think I'm going to stop for the fresh tyres. Like I said, it's just the... Christ, you see that Ferrari through there then? What the fuck? Was that odd braking point? That was almost too much. I think I'll definitely take some tyres. I can feel these are going off. I wouldn't say massively, but I can notice a difference in grip level. Okay, so change tires, turn them off. Yeah, it's gonna get me 5 seconds. Probably gonna save the day. So front left. I don't know whether I got that stopped in time. We'll soon see. It was a little bit further towards you than what it was in the other sim. So I'll find out if I get a drive through now, which will suck. Okay, there's a big bunch of cars coming now. Come on!
Mandatory stop, it's now clear. Come on, go.
Trying to go! So if I did get a drive through, it'll do it literally on pit exit. I was hoping to get in front of these cars. Damn it. Okay, we need to drive now. I've got a chance to overtake 2, 3, 4 maybe. I came out in P20, so I gained positions. How I gained those positions, obviously I don't know. Could have been catastrophes, drama, or anything happening, so we've just got to get our head down now. We're going to get 2 laps of racing. Need those tyres warmed up quickly, please. 13 seconds to the guy behind. Don't want to lose that advantage if I can. Oh, lovely. I know I gained, well, I'll probably put about 5 seconds on my stop, fixing damage. All in all, I put about 10 seconds on my stop. So if I'd have removed those 10 seconds, I probably would have come out, well, I would have come out in front of, could have come out about P17, but then I'd have old tyres and damage on the car. So we'll see if it was worth it, if I can pass. Well, I think the third car maybe's got a bit further down the road. But you never know, like I say, anything can happen. Anything can happen to me. seeing how close it is. I've had 3 close calls with cars now that have literally been parked the other way or rejoining the track in an unadvantageous spot for me. Okay, those two seem to be fighting. Sorry dude, I've just seen your comments. I'll try and get an answer to you shortly as soon as I can. Okay, there seems to be a lot of drama ahead at the top of this hill. Eyes peeled. Great. Severe damage on the front that was as well. I mean, bloody incident points gone down the Swanee. Oh, you know you got bad damage on the car, feels so shit. Damn it. I mean, I was going to be able to squeeze through there, but that other McLaren bumped them into me. Ferraris, oh, I'm suffering. Can't make it easy for you, mate. I'm sorry, it's for position. Yeah, I've left you enough room. Chill. Help you get the ACC DLCs? I mean, I could advise you to where to get them from if you're looking at saving money. A website called CD Keys. You can get most of, if not all, the DLCs through there at less than retail price. Don't know what the specific discount is, but I know that's where I got mine from, and it was significantly cheaper. Okay, that's good news, but I've still got a lap and a half to go with severe damage on the front. To be honest, the position wasn't... Yeah, I've lost front downforce. The position wasn't too much of a big deal for me. It was less incident points for better reload, so super annoying that it wasn't my fault, but hopefully the game's a bit clued up. It just doesn't put me down for a wrecking machine. This is where I'll struggle now to try and get an exit from here. Then 2 cars behind me will probably pull me here. I'm a big fan of yours, watching from South Africa. That's awesome. I appreciate that, man. Torpedo Dave. Don't know about that, Amy. Come on, give me something. Oh my god, I got 22 seconds of damage. That sucks. It wasn't my fault. There was a car span around at the bottom of the hill, and I was squeezing through, but unfortunately another car knocked the span car into me. So now I've got to limp a car on a 9-minute long circuit with severe damage to the front. Difficult front aero. Thanks for leaving me room, Paul. Come on, Paul, we need to get down the road. Come on. Yeah, like front aero's gone, like disappeared. Surprised if there's a bumper left on my car. I'm trying. I mean, I'm not doing too bad. I said I would be super happy if I got within inside the top 20. Just annoying that what that car was where it was. But that's the game, innit? Racing the ring, expect the unexpected. I'm pushing it. Oh, cool. It used to be dangerous, Dave. I know you know, Josh, but yeah, it used to be dangerous, Dave, and then I realised I wasn't actually that dangerous compared to some people. Oh, I've got no front end now. Come back. Oh, there's just nothing there. I've got nothing left. Sick of having to drive fucked cars around this track. Oh god, that's horrendous. P19 is catching me up. He's took about 2 seconds out me this lap. I have got quite a severe amount of damage. So I am trying my best. And it was an incident that wasn't my fault. We'll check it out on the replay afterwards. But yeah, super annoying that this was supposed to be just a drama-free race where I was going to gain some big elo to help my ACC points out, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm going to go at the inside, dude. Ah! Let me through! Oh, okay. Seems to have caught him up very quickly then. Give me front end. Oh. It's very difficult to drive this car currently. One of the BMW strengths is its turning in its front end, but it's gone. Leader has finished the race. Mere minutes away from getting across the line. Yes. Okay, we're moving, we're moving. Woo! Well, that was a little bit of grass there. A lot more grass there. Like I said, just got no front end, no grip. Hopefully I've done enough to keep P17 at bay. He's gaining a little bit. He's gained half a second over that straight. More. I mean, it might get close to me here, but don't want to risk binning it there. Okay, I won't know where to finish properly until I get to the pits. Mark it there. Bosh. Return to garage. Yes, confirm. It says I'm in P15, but race. Qualifying. I mean, race it says P15 as well. Oh, yeah, it's changed again. So I guess I'm not going to get the full story. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I'd already bumped the Ferrari by this point. So I'm looking around, seeing where everyone's going. Turn left because there's a span car there, and yeah, he just brakes. Sorry, dude. Oh yeah, I get spanned by another car. Let's check that out. Quick before I get chucked out. I'll come round. Did I cut him off? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did it to myself. I mean, how quality does this sim look? It looks mad. Is it here? There was one on the inside. No. Maybe this one. Got pretty close to him here. Yeah, yellow flag's being waved. Whoa. Yeah. Not nice. Not nice. And then where was it? Was it this lap? Yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah, I'm sure it's here now. Quickly might get this last one in before I get chucked out. Yeah, so the yellow flag's being waved and yeah, I'd made my mind up to go around the outside and unfortunately he'd made his mind up there. I mean, there wasn't much in it, but unfortunately. Ah, yeah, that's a shame. I mean, he ruined it for himself as well, so it wasn't just me. I mean, how mega does this look? Sure, there's a helicopter one as well. There it is. How cool does this look? Realist. Come on. That Lexus. Look at that Lexus. Look at that Lexus go. It's well fast. Does it change out camera further around the track you go? Oh, okay. Beautiful. Look at that. It's just a game. So cool. Yeah, like I said, thanks for sticking with it, guys. P18, I think I finished overall. GG's. I mean, how mega does it look there? Wow. I don't think I can bloody save it now. Replay. Yeah, I can. Save replay. I know that wasn't our usual race, guys, but I hope you enjoyed it all the same. Like I said, I'll be going to ACC more now, doing a bit more. The game looks great. It drives great. It's fantastic. My Reaperware LCD screen works fantastic with it. So, yeah, I prefer that over a Assetto Corsa. I'm just miles off the pace there compared to where I am on a Assetto Corsa. But there's no harm in me getting back and finding the pace again. It's just how long that takes me. So I'm currently on a 956 safety rating and a 1568 elo, and I hope I've not ruined it for myself. But then again, like I said, it wasn't. Yeah, first little bump into the Ferrari was my fault, was on me, sure, but after that, no, no, no fair on me, unfortunately. Come on, I say the McLaren crash was not my fault. I picked which way to go. It seemed like he was on his brakes. It was the other McLaren that smashed him, that then put him in the wall, and then put him into me. Mm -mm 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 -mm. The next one's in Tuesday again. So basically, the ACC Nurburgring's race will replace my AC Nürburgring race. UKOG on LMU. Big race. Come on, 956. Still saying 956. It might just take a while for the information to load up. Oh, has everyone missed comments? Slow game in Tech 16 from South Africa. Sick. Thanks for the lock in, Josh. Appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll have another friend ordering soon. One of my good friends from the track days has been messaging me today about buying rigs and sim equipment and stuff like that. I've just quickly glanced at my notifications and there's an Instagram message that said that's the rig ordered. So that's good news. It's awesome. The more people, people I know from real life track days and cars coming over to sim racing is pretty sick, to be fair. I said there's a few of us now getting a gang together almost, which is enjoyable because track racing and track daying is becoming so more expensive now than it ever has been. Expendable money for people, and I know the rigs and sim equipment's quite expensive. Easy. Well, I reckon we could put together 3 24-hour teams now. I think you should get a rig, Amy. I'm not gonna lie. I think that'd be sick. You'll have to play more than rally though. Like get you in a GT3, get you racing, make some money off it. Imagine that. Traff, Josh, and Amy battling at the front of VCR nights. No. Just rally only, Amy. Yeah, that's all you're doing. A set, of course, a rally expert. I mean, it's a pretty sick game, to be fair. I might even have a dabble of it on after this stream. It's been a while. I've got handbrake coming, and I just find it's going to be so much more enjoyable having like a big handbrake to pull on and slide the car around. Because I'm not too bothered about having paddles on the gears, but or you stream it. Forza though, Amy, come on. You may as well play Mario Kart. I don't think I'll stream it tonight, Josh. It's almost impossible to stream and play rally. Like you can't take your eyes off the screen for like a split second to even look at a comment. Do you think I should come back with Dangerous Dave then as the channel name rather than Dave Free Price? I mean, Dangerous Dave does has a pretty cool kick to it. Should I change it back, Amy? Get a vote in the chat. It's got to be a text to speech thing. Yeah, that's what I need. Yeah, you know how they just play it in my ear. Yeah, but imagine that 5 like 2 left. Somebody else talking in my ear as well. No, I'll do all. It always has been Dangerous Day for a very long time because like at track days in real life, I was very, very, very pushy and then silly at sometimes, and then obviously I crashed at the ring. So that's where Dangerous Dave come from. But yeah, I'll bring it back. It's a name people will recognize then, even whether I'm dangerous or not. Oh, okay. Elo's updated. Safety rating's down though. Oh, man. Pants. Oh, that's unfair. I've lost zero point 0.7, I think, of safety rating, but then I think I've gained maybe 100 Elo. Give me the results. Give me the results. My penalty there. Ugh. Oh, okay, cool. So I gained 88 Elo and lost 0.07 safety rating, and I had 15 incident points. Well, that sucks. Bloody half of them weren't mine. And again, this dude's got 5 incident points and only gained a 2.5, so a 0.25. We gained 142 Elo. Okay. That dude got a minus. Mm. Yeah, I mean, not too bad considering when I look around other people that had similar incident points. But yeah, if they put me down, well, they did have me down for a P30, and I managed P18. I gained 8 positions on track after qualifying. Oh, it's Pete, not Paul. I kept calling him Paul. I had a quicker lap time of 24.0, but where are we looking at the top boys? Their race pace is 807, 811, 808, 811, 812, 813, 808. Yeah, so I need to be around the 810 mark. So a bit of work to do, but I can do it. I can do it. Right, so I'm gonna have to get off to change all my names back to Dangerous Dave. That's what my logo is, double D. Oh yeah. Not what you're thinking, lads. Uh, damn, 59 cars on track. 59. Wow, fastest guy in the GT4 was Stefan Quick. Well, clue's in the name, guys. The clue is in the name. Also, like, I'm absolutely adamant that in Germany, sim racing is like smoking was in the 90s here. Because like, look how many. They're mad for it. Absolutely mad for it. Two Brits. Yeah, two Brits. A Canadian. Christ, Turkey. Look at all the Germans. It's awesome, like, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's something in the water over there. Something in the water. I'm just jealous. But yeah, not bad. P18. The game thought I was going to be P30, and I gained 8 positions from qualifying. So, okay, probably sits about right with my lap time as well. So, yeah, okay, I'm happy. But like I say, bit of work to do there now. More pace to make up. I need to get around the 810s. Obviously, that's not going to happen overnight, but practice will get me there. Like I said, my usual Tuesdays. Yeah, thank you, Amy. My usual Tuesday racing will probably drift over to this now to ACC, uh, depending on what happens with the VCR boys, because usually we have Bozzy and Lord Moss Gaming, and we have Ian Brook as well, and Josh Hathwaite in the comments. We usually do that race together, so. I mean, if I end up doing Tuesday on AC and then Saturdays on ACC, for now that'll happen. But we'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching, guys. The next stream, there won't be another stream tonight. There'll be one tomorrow for mine and Josh's endurance race, which is at Watkins Glen. Pretty sure it's at Watkins. That's a 3 hour endurance race. We get 45 minutes split, so we end up doing 2 splits each. Yeah, it is Watkins Glen ACC Drive Endurance. We've got 55 people interested in it already. 7 people signed up. It's 3 hours starting at 4 p.m. tomorrow, so keep your eyes out for the stream. And we'll see how we do there. I'm probably going to jump off. I'm probably going to jump off now and do some practice there, get some practice dialed in, and see where I can get set up, loaded, and saved. But yeah, unfortunately, disappointing on the minus 0.07 safety rating because 15 incident points. But like I take my hands up, maybe that first incident, 2 or 3 points that was my fault. But then the rest of them, unfortunately, were just people stopped or crashed on track that I ended up colliding with, which is a shame. But not to worry, I'm happy with the result. I was happy with the top 20 and happy with the extra elo. So thanks for the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. You can check me out on Instagram as well, which I post more regularly and clips and highlights and stuff of the races. So check me out on there. But again, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.